Hi guys, what's up? Welcome. How are you? Spring has officially sprung. You feel me? Let me know if you can relate to that. My sister definitely could. For today's video, I wanted to do something pretty exciting. So many of you guys have been asking me to do more get ready with me videos. A lot of the times, I'll tell you honestly, I don't do it because I feel like my lighting is so bad and it just pisses me off so badly. So I'm like, I'm just not doing this, you know? Also, I'm not a professional makeup artist, but then again, you guys like that because you can kind of follow along and it's easier for you. And it's relatable, I guess. So, you know, I'm down for that. I recently set up my lighting. My brother helped me out a bit, so hopefully it's gonna be smooth sailing from here. But for today's video, I wanted to share with you guys a get ready with me video. I'm not gonna go too in depth with the products. I'm pretty much just gonna apply the makeup items on my face. I will have everything linked down below. All of these items are pretty much newer items that I recently purchased from ULTA. So I have my little bin here of goodies, and yeah, we're gonna kind of play around with makeup together. But in addition to all of that, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys 50 facts about me. You guys always want to know more about me, and today I'm here to share it all. If you can hear noise in the background, my neighbor just put on the sprinkler, so we have that going for us today. I did do my brows. I'm gonna go in with the Glassy Primer by Touch and Soul. Fact number one, I am a true New Yorker, born and raised here. Born and raised here, like what? Never left. I don't think that I would. It's just my home, my family's here, everyone's here, and I don't know, I feel comfortable, you know, and I feel honored to be part of this state. Next, we're gonna go in with the Photo Focus Hydrating Foundation by Wet n Wild, which is probably too dark for me, but it's okay. My favorite food ever are acai bowls. Obsessed. For a majority of my childhood, I was overweight. I was always that big kid in school, do you know what I mean? Always felt left out, kind of always felt like people made fun of me. Not cool, let me tell you. I used to weigh 174 pounds. That was my highest weight. I'm 4'11", so very short. I lost about 70-ish pounds. The lowest weight I ever was 99 pounds. Now I'm 120. Running in circles. Run away, run away, run away. I am Jewish. I get so many questions on that. And then also, my family originated from Russia and then Israel as well. So I have like Russian, Israeli vibes in my background. I've been really enjoying the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. It's so nice. I have mine in the shade Light Sand. My first language is actually Hebrew. That's why whenever I like stutter or like I'm not really sure what I'm saying, I always like give myself that excuse of like, yeah, English is not my first language, Hebrew is. But really that's not an excuse. Come on, Liora. Get real with yourself. My father was my bestest friend ever. I was daddy's little girl, and my father passed away when I was 16. Suddenly, I still have yet to make the video on how it happened because I think you guys would just be blown away. But yeah, my father passed away when I was 16. Next, we're gonna go on with the Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder by Maybelline. Obsessed with this. It might be a bit too like, we'll make it work. Next fact is that I genuinely love working out. I feel like even when I was overweight, I always loved moving and dancing around. I usually get into that funk of like, oh, I have no patience for anything, like before that time of the month. Like I really get into that zone of like, oh, don't talk to me type, or like I can't even stand myself. But other than that week of the month, I should say, I love working out. It's just like an obsession. My first time on a plane was when I was 23. So yes, pretty much about 5 years ago. I went to Texas with my sister to see my brother, his wife, and his son there. They moved from New York to Texas. I'm gonna be using this little donut man here. This is the Makeup Revolution Cinnamon Sugar bronzer. I purchased this a few months back. I don't think that I used it, or maybe I used it once, but yeah, I gotta get to it today because I really want to see if it's good or not. My natural hair is Shirley Temple curls. Like curly, thick, frizzy, coarse, dry hair. I do keratin in my hair. That's why it looks smoother and just more like this, you know what I'm saying? And less frizzy. But yeah, this is not my like real hair, I should say. If I would have a kid, they would probably have hair like this, you know what I'm saying? Which is kind of cute, I should say. Every time I have breakouts, I feel like bronzer just doesn't apply nicely in that part of the face. Let me know if you guys can relate. Next fact, I am an Irish twin. I mentioned this quite a few times, so if you aren't new to my channel, you probably know this. I'm an Irish twin with my sister. We're 11 months apart, so every single year for 3 weeks, we're the same exact age. Even though I patterned my face already, I think I'm gonna go ahead and still use the ColourPop Super Shock blush in Count Me In. It's such a pretty peachy shade. So like I told you guys, even when I was overweight, I really loved working out. Jump rope was my jam. It still is my jam. I could probably kick anyone's butt with it, to be honest with you. I used to win all of the tournaments in day camp that we had, and just honestly, I tell you, it was a proud moment in my life. Those were proud moments in my life. The question is if this is applying nicely with the brush, or do I need my fingers? I'm not sure. Okay, next I think we're gonna go in with some shadow. I'm gonna be using this new palette that I just purchased from Makeup Revolution. It's a sweet and tasty. I was gonna say sweet and spicy. No, sweet and tasty palette. How cute is this? I recently hauled it in my Ulta haul. And then here are what the shades look like. We get purples, blues, gold. Very thrilled about this one. Since there's no since there's no setting shade in here, I'm just gonna use a little bit of the loose powder from Maybelline, the Fit Me one. Next fact is, I used to be an avid nail biter. This is something that I also constantly mention on my channel. From the second that I could bite, that's when the nail biting began. And then I think when I was about 23, I completely stopped. Got my nails done every single week consistently for 3 years in a row. I think there was one fallout that I had where I bit them and I was like, oh. I was doing great, you know what I'm saying? Now for the past month and a half, my nails have been looking disgusting. So like I mentioned in my other video, I'm in that zone of like falling back now, but I'm gonna be getting back up soon, hopefully. But yeah, that's the story of my life. I'm such a nail biter and nothing helps. Like I use all of the what's it called, nail polishes to help you not bite your nails. That went down the drain. Let me tell you, when you are an avid nail biter, you will get through thick and thin to bite that nail. Just saying. Just saying. The first shade I'm gonna go in with is this one right here, which is called Sweet and Salt. It's a matte purple. I'm just gonna take it on a fluffy ColourPop brush. This doesn't necessarily have any name to it. My absolute dream destination is Greece. I'm always asked what sign I am, and a lot of you guys kind of guess it, but then a lot of you guys don't. But then when I say it, a lot of you guys are like, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I should have guessed that one. That's so you. I'm a Scorpio. Next shade I'm gonna go in with is this one right up here. It's called Kernel. It's a little bit of a deeper brownish purple. Next fact is that I literally got Invisalign to fix one tooth. So my teeth are like generally very straight, but this tooth right here was like totally twisted and out. So I got Invisalign just for that little guy to be straight and, you know, a part of the family. My favorite show of all time, drum roll please. I mean, I mentioned this so many times, so you guys probably already know. Obviously, it's Friends. Friends has been a show that I've literally been watching since I think I was 7. We used to have this teeny tiny TV. I think it was like a 13 by 13, really tiny. Me and my siblings and I used to like crowd around and just kind of like watch and chill and live, you know. It brings back good memories. I grew up with Friends. I remember I used to watch it throughout elementary, high school, all of that, and it was a really good show that got me through some hard times. So that's also kind of why I feel like I had that connection with it. But it's also the kind of show that you could just like leave on in the background and just be in that good mood, you know what I mean? Love. I probably watched each show at least 100 times, if not more. That's what I do with my spare time. I am definitely 100 gazillion% more of a chocolate lover as opposed to a candy lover. I will take chocolate anytime. One of my biggest pet peeves ever is tags on shirts. You know how there's like a tag of like a tag on the back of your shirt? That's probably the most annoyingest thing like to me ever. Like I'm always ripping it off and I always rip the shirt. Sometimes if I'm even with like my sister, I'm like, just help me. And she like knows. She's like, all right. She gives me that minute. She's like, oh, I have to do this for you. It just annoys me so much. It's like, why does it gotta be paper on your shirt? Isn't it supposed to be comfortable? You know what I'm saying? And it's even worse when it's on the side here. Next, I'm gonna go in with Lights Down. This right here is a very deep blue. There isn't a deeper purple or brown in here, deeper than what I used already. So I'm gonna go in with that. And this is I'm gonna use on the brush that we got in BoxyCharm, the Lavish brush. It's the tapered blending brush. The previous brush was a Morphe M514. My biggest insecurity are my legs. Since I lost so much weight, I do have a nice amount of jiggle and hanginess going on. So yeah, my legs are definitely not like super in shape. I mean, in pictures and stuff, it does look that way, but usually when you lose a lot of weight on the inner part of the thighs, you have people could have some jiggle vibes going on, and I am definitely one who falls under that category. So far, this palette is definitely not one that I'm crazy about. I don't know, I feel like the mattes are pretty hard to blend out. They're a little bit like splotchy. We'll see how the look comes out, but so far, I'm just like, not really. We'll have to see though. Next, I'm gonna go in with the shade Poppin' for the lid. It's a really beautiful like turquoise blue color, metallic. Feels a little bit piecey. I feel like when I swatched these in my Ulta haul, I didn't feel this way, but now that I'm actually using it, I'm like, I don't know. Next fact, my best friend's name is Rivka. We've known each other for many years. We've been in the same class since 2nd grade. We went to the same elementary, of course. We went to the same high school. We've been in touch since we were 7 years old. How cute is that? I feel like there's something very pure about friends who knew each other for so many years and kind of still stayed connected. You know what I mean? I love Rivka. She's my bestie. I wouldn't switch her for anyone in the world. I love her. She's the best, and she's a Scorpio too, so yeah. If I'm on a date and I can already tell that the person's not for me, like literally my mouth is zipped. Like it just doesn't, I just don't talk. It's like a subconscious thing. Like my brain just knows, like, don't talk. I don't know. It's like, just get in there, have fun, even if you know it's not gonna work out. But for me, I'm like, I just don't want to talk. So I just stay quiet. What do you guys do? Wow, the shade Poppin' is not for me. This has major fallout. It's not sticking on the eye. Probably have to make it wet. Very PC. I haven't had an experience with that kind of shadow in a very long time. This look is just a total fail. It's a fail. For me, laughter literally is the best medicine. I love laughing, and sometimes I laugh so hysterically that I'm like, whoa, like I feel like my laugh is such a funny laugh that people laugh at my laugh. And I'm like, okay, great, like as long as they're laughing, you know? But yeah, sometimes I just could get into that zone where I'm just like hysterically laughing like crazy, and it feels so good. Like, you know when you have that good laugh, it's like the best feeling ever. All right, to take 2, I just wet the brush. Yeah, definitely better when it's wet. Still not the best, but better. Yeah, I'm not feeling this. Oh well, it is what it is. These things happen. The first time I drank alcohol was when I was 23. Yes, I did not touch a drink before that. I never went clubbing before that. None of that went on in my life. I was very reserved. I also come from a very modern Orthodox family. Well, very Orthodox, I should say. Now I'm modern Orthodox. So we couldn't really do things, really. Kind of like you're going to school and you're coming home. Next fact is that I almost drowned twice in my life. The first time was in Splish Splash. My brother saved me. He literally still remembers. And then the second time was literally in the ocean. I remember the waves took me in. I opened up my eyes in the water, and like it was just all colorful. That's what I remember. And I stuck up my head a little bit because I knew if I wouldn't stick up my head, I was like 7. I knew if I wouldn't have stuck up my head, I wouldn't be here today. My father saw me, swam, and saved me. And I remember I was like coughing when I was just sitting there on the beach and just thinking about what in the world just happened. Till today, even though I try hard not to take showers this way, but till today I usually take showers with my eyes open. And I never put my ears completely in. I'm always like this, you know what I'm saying? Because when the water goes in your ears, you know it has like that noise. That noise just brings me back to that time, and it's just like, I don't want to be there, you know what I'm saying? So definitely a very traumatic experience. Secretly, I really wanted to go skydiving, even though I'm scared out of my butt to do that. I just kind of feel like once I'll be finished with the skydiving experience, I'll be like, that was the coolest thing ever. Like, I love doing things that scare me because it scares me, but then after you feel like you just want a major reward, you know? That high is amazing. Not that I've done anything super scary in my life, but I could just imagine. I actually secretly want to be an actress. Like, I don't know if I would ever go along with it, but like, I don't know, deep down I keep thinking about it. I'm not gonna do my lower lash line. I'm just gonna use some of the Essence False Lashes mascara. Next thing that I want to tell you guys is that I learned how to blade when I was around 8 years old, and I would consider myself a pretty good blader, like roller blader. I love it, so much fun. The ideal amount of kids that I would love to have is 4. I'd probably love to have more, but 4 would be my number, but I will also take what God gives me, so. I'm gonna put on these Ardell Foaming Lashes in 853. They're really dramatic and really voluminous. My top 5 feel-good movies are Miss Congeniality, love that. A Cinderella Story, Dirty Grandpa, that was a good one. I love so many movies, but these are like my feel-good movies, you know? What else? One second. The Parent Trap, obsessed with that, and The Princess Diaries. The two major things I find pretty attractive in people is when they're nice to others, like the way they treat others really, really speaks to me about their character, and when they listen, meaning like when they don't interrupt you while you're talking, you know what I mean? One major turn-off for me is when someone is way too into themselves. Like, I'm very into like self-love, all of that, yes, but when it's done in a way where it kind of makes others feel like they're less than that person, I'm just not okay with that. I was only really ever in 2 serious relationships. The first one lasted like, I don't know, so many years, I don't know if I can't even count. I don't even know when we ended it and when we really kind of began it again. But the second one lasted pretty much about 3 years. I actually discussed like a little bit about like my relationship in a video a few years ago, like 2 years ago when it ended. 2 years ago, yeah. But yeah, I went through such a hard time. This person's married now, let me tell you. Okay, I feel like lashes always make everything look so much better. Next fact is that I have 0 tattoos. I don't plan on getting any. I do have piercings though, so I have this one right over here. I do want to get another one, maybe in this section or over here. Kind of nervous. Oh, I used to have my belly button, but that fell out, and then the hole closed literally the next day, so that went down the drain. And then I have these little areas pierced, the regular areas you would put earrings. My absolute dream car is a Beetle. I need it, I want it. I don't know if it's gonna happen because I don't think they make the models that I want anymore, but yeah, that's my dream car. For a highlighter, I'm gonna use this from Lime Crime. It's actually an eyeshadow, but you guys know I love using eyeshadows as highlighters. This is an Airy. It's pretty chunky, so we'll see. Okay, next, I rarely finish a drink. Any drink, it doesn't have to be an alcoholic drink, but like water, seltzer, coffee, tea, like I won't finish it. It's a thing. I mean, this is already almost finished, so this is like a big deal for me, but normally like I'll take a few sips and just leave like it half full, which is like, I just don't know why I do that. It's funny. My sister-in-law made me a cup of coffee the other day. I finished like literally barely a quarter of it, and she's like, I'm gonna make it in a smaller cup next time. The following day she makes it in literally the espresso shot, and then I think I took 2 sips and I was done. She's like, I'm not making you coffee anymore. I'm like, I have to see what this is gonna do. Oh, very interesting. It definitely adds a very thick look on the face. I would say if you want to go very overboard, very heavy-handed, very like if you want people to see that your highlighter is there, then this would be nice. It's very dramatic, maybe something nice to go clubbing with, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I definitely don't like this for the face. I just realized that now. Probably would just use it for my eyes. I'm gonna spray some of the Morphe Continuous Mist. For lips, I'm gonna go in with the Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick by Liora Yags. This is the chocolate one that they have, and 70% yum. It's such a good shade. I mean, I haven't tried it yet, but it looks so good when it's swatched, and it smells like a fudge brownie cake, chocolate, like heaven. So good. I need to go to the store right now and buy this. I absolutely love dancing. I want to get into choreography. Hopefully when quarantine is gonna be over, I'm gonna sign up for some classes in NYC because I need to get into that jam. I love like these moves and dances. Like I'm very, very, very into that. This application is goals. My ideal date would be going upstate New York to a cabin during the winter time, and this would probably be like a maybe 10th date or something. Like I wouldn't do this going out with someone the first time because I don't know that person, but like if I'm really serious with someone, like one of my ideal dates would be going up to a cabin in the winter time, drinking hot cocoa together, just laughing and just talking about random cute things, smelling the fresh air. I'm very into this like whole smell vibe, and just taking in the moment. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm having this vision. So maybe, hopefully one day, that would be cute. Future husband, their future. I really like the shade, it's gorgeous. For gloss, I'm gonna go, I mean, I didn't apply perfectly, but you know, it's fine, we're chilling here tonight. This is the Makeup Revolution Pout Balm Gloss. It's just clear in glaze. It's like so chunky, it's like that chunky monkey thing. It smells really good. With these clear glosses, you want to take it on your finger or on something else, and don't use the applicator and put it back in, because then this whole thing's going to change to the lip color you have on your lips. And trust me, I did that already. I learned the hard way. I'm very annoyed at myself. I think I'm going to speak to you guys about the last little fact here. I know you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you did. I had a great time filming this. I think we definitely went over 50 facts, But the final fact that I'm going to talk about is Emma. I haven't mentioned Emma in quite some time, but Emma is a beautiful soul that I met at TJ Maxx a little over a year ago. The first few times we saw each other was more like, hi, how are you, you know? But as time went on, like, we really became friends. I really genuinely enjoy her as a person. She's probably, her and Rivka are probably like the only two people that I personally know, like really deep down, that are just like such sweet, selfless people, you know? I mean, I feel like my family members are like that too, but I'm saying friends-wise, just so nice to have that kind of vibe in your life, you know? But yeah, I just wanted to mention her because I missed her, I love her, and we don't really see each other much now. Hopefully when TJ Maxx opens again, we will reunite. But yeah, Emma has quickly become, or after some time, became one of my pretty close friends that I just talk to quite frequently. So yeah, that is my 50th or 90th fact. I'm not even sure what number we're up to. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will say this palette is probably not worth it. I want to play around with it a little bit more to see what's up, but so far, I don't think so. The lip products are amazing. The lashes are bomb, and I think everything else was pretty good. I'm gonna have to use these products a bit more, but so far so good besides for this, so I'm kind of like, oh, not really. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Definitely let me know your thoughts and comments down below, and yeah, I'm looking forward to what you guys have to say. Bye.